Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on why are they jealous of you, who is looking at you, who is wanting what you have. And this is supposed to be an uplifting video and hopefully you walk away feeling better than when you came. So we'll get right into it. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. So go ahead and close your eyes and pick a pile that is resonating the most with you. So hello pile 1, if you picked this beautiful Queen of Earth card, you are definitely someone who is very confident, and I think people really see that you really value who you are and you have really clear boundaries, and you may say no a lot to certain people. And I'm getting that for you. People see you as very powerful and not only beautiful, like you definitely are very beautiful, but you're also very powerful as well and can make things happen for yourself that almost seem magical. And people may look at you and think that you have everything, you have it all, you are beautiful, you're healthy, you have a nice body. I'm getting that you deal with challenges in a very graceful manner, and people may be envious about that. They may look up to you and wish that they could handle certain situations the way you handle situations. I'm getting that you're very graceful in the way that you go about your day-to-day life, and people may notice that. I'm getting that you may be in a coffee shop or going about your day-to-day business, and people might just look at you because you have this really graceful and open energy about you that is really magnetizing. I'm getting that you have really clear skin and you're very healthy and beautiful. I'm getting that you take care of yourself, and that could definitely make people jealous of you and want to adopt more of the ways that you live your life, because they look at you and they think that you're so healthy, you're so beautiful, and you have everything going for you, and they also want to have that for themselves as well. And then we also have the Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So I'm getting that when people look at you, they see a lot of opportunity and a lot of um, potential in you. I'm getting that you have a lot of suitors, and other people may look at you and think, oh wow, like pile number 1 has so many people falling in love with her. They all stare at her, they all want to be with her. And I'm getting that a lot of people, they want to know what you know and how you're able to attract so many potential suitors, why you're so beautiful and magnetic. I'm getting that a lot of people look at you and they think that you are someone who has never had to struggle in love. I'm getting that they think that you're someone who could easily have a really beautiful relationship with whoever you want. I'm getting that they think you're a really beautiful lover and someone that a lot of people want to be with. And I'm getting with the Ace of Water that you definitely have this very youthful energy about you as well. That I'm getting that people definitely see you as someone who is relationship material and someone who doesn't have to struggle in love, but rather it comes really easy for you. We also have the Two of Air reversed. So I'll flip it to move the energy, but the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. I am getting that a lot of people really see you as someone who people fight over, and you could have multiple suitors that are trying to win over your attention or trying to win you over. I'm getting that there could be people in your life who are at tug of war for your attention. Like they want to get your attention. They want to be in your energy. They want to be your best friend. They want to be your lover. I'm getting that a lot of people um, really are fighting over you. And this could be a lover situation, or this could be a friend situation where people just, these two people might not get along, but they want to be with you and they want to try to win you over, is what I'm seeing. And I think that makes a lot of people jealous and envious because they also want to feel wanted like you are. And they see that people are fighting over you and want to be with you. And it piques their curiosity. You also have Pluto transform. So I am getting that for you. People see that you are someone who is able to adapt really easily and you're able to gracefully maneuver through life, and they really admire that. I'm getting that you're really cool-headed and you really think through certain decisions that you make. So maybe you're really good at controlling your emotions, or um, just seeing the situation from different angles so you can gracefully maneuver through the situation without causing a lot of damage or a lot of backlash or collateral. I'm getting you're very graceful with the way that you move through life, pile number one. You also have house seven, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So, yes, I'm definitely seeing that people definitely see you as someone who has a lot of potential lovers and is someone who a lot of people really want to be with. Men, especially, want to be with you. They see you as almost this ideal lover, someone they want to be romantic with and in a relationship, especially with house seven. I'm seeing that a lot of men want to provide for you, and this makes other people jealous. And people who have not necessarily unlocked the key to love and experiencing love, they look at you and they see that you have definitely garnered attention from a lot of lovers, a lot of admirers. And I'm getting that a lot of people look at you and they want to know like why you're so magnetic and how they can get some of that energy for themselves, get some of that beauty for themselves. We also have Gemini, curiosity, intellect, and networking. So I'm getting that you're definitely could be a social butterfly or someone who likes to, foster your relationships and your friendships. People, especially men, definitely love this about you. They see that you're very social, you're very likable, you have you're very curious about other people and their stories. I'm getting that you're someone who is genuinely very interested in other people, and it makes them feel very seen and very wanted. And I'm getting that people who are jealous of you, once they're actually in your energy and speaking to you, their whole outlook on you changes and they see you with more clarity and more uh, respect and beauty. And you definitely have this very social charm about you, pile number one. And then we also have Four of Cups. So I am getting that you're a very abundant and stable person with the Four of Cups. I'm getting that people see that you have a very solid sense of who you are and what you want in this life. You have very clear goals. You're ambitious, you get what you want, you lead a very abundant life. I'm getting that you could live in a very nice place, a very nice home. You like to make things beautiful and have a really beautiful environment. And people see this, and it definitely goes along with the persona of you have all your ish together, and people really love that about you. And they definitely want this for themselves, and they could be jealous that you have such this picture perfect lifestyle, and they could want to almost copy you as well, pile number one. We also have the Nymph of Wands. Oh wow, so you're definitely very beautiful, and you could have this very sensual, energetic, sexy side to you that is very addicting, especially for the opposite sex. I'm getting that they really find you very alluring, very beautiful, and you also have this vulnerable side to you that is very authentic, and it only contributes to your charm and makes you more human and makes you more likable. And also, I'm getting that people, they really get jealous over how much beauty that you have, is what I'm seeing. Like, you're very, very attractive to potential lovers. And then you also have the Empress. So, yes, you definitely have a lot of beautiful feminine energy. You are very open. You are very nurturing, is what it sounds like. I'm getting with the Empress that you also have this energy about you that is very authoritative in a very motherly way. And people um, see this about you. And it also goes back to you being the ideal lover, that you're very well rounded. Like, you're abundant, you're beautiful, and you have this mother goddess like energy. So you're very, very well rounded and tapped in to your feminine energy. And it definitely makes a lot of people who don't know what, polarity is and femininity, really curious, and they're jealous of you, but they don't necessarily know why. But it's definitely because you're very well embodied in your femininity. So that is all I have for you, pal number one. Please subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pal number two, and welcome to your video. In this pick a card, we're doing why are they jealous of you? And right away, I'm getting that they definitely see you as someone who is very intuitive and very magical. I'm seeing that with the High Priestess card, that you make really good intuitive decisions. And because you follow your heart and your intuition, it's almost as if they see your life as being magical and you getting whatever it is that you want. I'm getting that people see you and they see someone who is very beautiful but also very powerful. Like, with the angel and the wings and the crown and the halo, I'm definitely getting that you have this very regal like energy about you that is very, very magnetic. And I'm getting that you could have a queen bee type of energy where you think you're all that in a bag of potato chips. But really, it's just a lot of self love. But people could see this as having a very high self esteem, and they could be bitter, especially if they have some unhealed wounds in them, that maybe they don't really love themselves or have some unhealed parts about self-love and self-worth. But you definitely embody this beautiful loving energy, and people definitely, those who you could definitely trigger some people who are not completely ready to be around people who have so much self-love. We also have the Eight of Fire, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. Yeah, so right away, I'm getting that people definitely see you as someone who manifests very quickly and manifests very accurately and what she wants. So you could be someone who, has a really nice job or drives a really nice car or what have you, and people see this and they they want to be like you. They want to copy you. They want to do what you're doing. I'm getting that you're someone who is very wealthy or could appear very wealthy, and people want to be like you. They want to dress the same way. They want to drive the same car. Maybe you wear certain types of jewelry that they want. With the Eight of Fire, I am getting that you make things happen for yourself, and you've created this really beautiful life for yourself, and people want to know more about you. And we also have Knight of Fire reversed. So motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic, focus, communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So I'm definitely getting that you are someone who is very laid back. Um, like it could almost seem like you just have things coming to you, especially because the card was reversed. I'm getting that people may think that you could have had just everything handed to you and you didn't have to necessarily work for what it is that you've accomplished. So maybe you have a very nice body, and people see that and they're like, oh, she was just born with that, even though you eat healthy, you take care of yourself. Um, but you definitely give off this aura of ease and things come to you, and it definitely makes people jealous. We also have water, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So, yeah, you definitely have a lot of intuition, especially with the High Priestess and the water card. I'm getting that people definitely see you as someone who has things handed to them almost like magic. I'm getting that you could win a lot of competitions, or you could be very lucky. People see you as very lucky, you have a lot of good fortune surrounding you. You're very protected, and they could definitely be jealous about that, pile number two. We also have fire, confident, optimism, passion, and bravery. So, yeah, you definitely are someone who, yeah, you have a lot of fire cards. So, they definitely could see you as someone who, um, very passionate about what you do, and they could almost envy you because you have so much passion, and maybe you trigger people who don't necessarily know where they're going in life, what they're doing, what their next steps are, and maybe you've always had like this really clear path that you've been on, and you have always known what it is that you've wanted in a certain area, like career or relationships or something like that. I'm definitely getting that people really envy that about you, and they really see that you have a certain confidence in this certain area of your life, and it makes them envious. Then we also have house 9, spiritual growth. So they definitely see that something is there. Something, especially for people who are not spiritual, they may look at you and they know something's different about you, but they can't understand what. After I underwent my spiritual journey, I feel like I can sense who is spiritual and who is not just by the language that they're speaking, the way they go about life, the way they see problems. It just changes. And I feel like you have that. You're someone who is very spiritual, who is very open, who is very awakened. And to those who are not, you could seem very magical and almost like too happy or too positive or too not grounded. But really, you've just undergone this beautiful spiritual awakening. And it definitely could make people jealous who don't necessarily know like what you know, because they haven't gone through this. They haven't gone through this major shift in their life, and it could definitely make people jealous, but it's because they don't know the way you think and the way you live. And I'm getting that they may not be open to it, but that's going to be okay because they're on their own journey and you're on yours. So you don't need to go around like saying everything that you know about spirituality, because I'm getting that it could drop on deaf ears. Like they may not be open to it, but I'm definitely getting that it could make this part of you definitely makes people, it contributes to their jealousy because you think in a way that's very different from them. We also have Ace of Swords. So you could be very like penetrating with your energy. You could really go after what you want, and it could be a little jarring to some people. And maybe they see you as an opportunist, but that's not really your intention. You're just looking out for yourself. You're making the choices that are in your best interest with the Ace of Swords. And I'm getting that you really look out for yourself. And I think this pile definitely has a really high level of self awareness and self love. And for those who do not have that, for those who feel like they have to sacrifice themselves and make themselves sick, um, or just like downplay their own needs, you could be really triggering for them because you really put yourself first and you really have this really beautiful self-loving energy about you, pile number 2. We also have the Ten of Swords reverse. So I am getting that for a lot of people, you could make them feel a little hopeless about their own life. Like I'm getting that you trigger them. You There are certain ways people could react to you. I'm getting that you could trigger their spiritual awakening, or you could almost make them feel like hopeless um, and make them feel like it wasn't like they can't have what you have almost because you are in such a high vibration. Um, so I'm definitely getting that for you. You definitely have this energy about you that is very powerful and very self loving. And for people who haven't gotten there, you could make them almost feel hopeless and like, you know, but don't let them bring you down, right? Like they're on their own journey, you're on your own journey. And, if they're responsible for the choices that they make. And if they want to, learn more about how you've done it in a graceful way and be open to learning, then sure, but don't let them take from you, pile number 2. We also have the Spirit of Pentacles. So yeah, you're very, very, very spiritual and intuitive is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of people sense that, especially people who identify with spirituality themselves. They see that you're also very spiritual. With your spirituality, you have been able to manifest a lot of material abundance, especially with the Pentacle suit. And you have a lot of fire and swords. So I'm definitely getting that you're very good at making decisions for yourself, forward motion, and living in this reality. Like I'm getting that even though you're spiritual, you know how to live in the day-to-day life and make decisions for yourself based on both logic and your intuition. And that is a very powerful combination, pile number 2. And so I'm getting that people definitely could be jealous of the life that you lead, of your material success, and of your passion and your straightforwardness of whatever it is that you're very passionate about. You go after it with a lot of energy and a lot of love. People see this, they admire it, but it could also make some people jealous. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Please subscribe if you like these videos, and I do personal readings if you're interested in it. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're doing a pick a card on why people are jealous of you. And you picked the 5 of Fire. So I'm getting that you're someone who has a lot going for them. You could be very successful in a lot of areas of your life, including love, wealth, success, health, and career. Like you really are that full package type of energy. And a lot of people look at you and they're like, how does she or he balance it all? And I'm getting that a lot of people, they may see that, oh my gosh, she has everything. It looks like too good to be true. What's going to happen? Is she going to be able to balance all of this? And the truth is that you do actually, and you've created this really well-rounded life for yourself. You take care of yourself, you nurture the right aspects of your life, and it could make people jealous because maybe they have something really going on that is really great in their love life or their career, but not their health, or vice versa. Like I'm really getting that people look at you and they see that you're really able to hold the container for loving all aspects of your life and really nourishing, both your love, your career, your health. Like you really are someone that people look up to and they're like, yeah, you're that girl. You're the girl who is making those YouTube routines that are picture perfect. I'm really getting that that's the energy that you give off and why people could be jealous of you, pile number 3. You also have the Magician. You are ready. You have the resources or ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So yeah, I'm definitely getting similar to pile number pile number two, actually, that people definitely see you as someone who manifests very well and manifests very quickly, almost to the point where other people who aren't aware of spirituality may see this as type of like you live like a magical life. They're like, she was lucky, she was born lucky, she was born into a certain family, a certain amount of money. Like, I'm really getting that you have this very successful energy about you, and I'm getting that you really don't limit yourself, especially with this beautiful infinity sign on top of the magician's head, or I'm not too sure. I think it's on a building, but you definitely don't limit yourself. And I'm getting that you have a lot of beautiful qualities about yourself. Like, you have this wisdom about you, but it's also grounded in youth and vibrance and energy. And especially with the lightning and the flowers that he's standing in, you definitely have a lot of potential energy surrounding you, a lot of livelihood, a lot of magic, and people really get jealous of that and they want what you have, pile number three. We also have the wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Yeah, so people definitely see you as someone who is very lucky and very fortunate. You may come from a very grounded family, maybe a very stable family. You know, maybe money's never been an issue for you. Maybe you've always had relationships go well in your life. I'm really getting that something about your energy is very successful, is very, you have something that is just, it just comes natural to you. Like, you've always been able to manifest this certain aspect of your life, and people look at you and they think you're lucky. They think, oh wow, she was just born into it. She's always had it. She's never had to struggle. I'm definitely getting that people may be jealous about this certain aspect of your life. We also have Mercury, think, learn, network, and communicate. So, yeah, I'm getting that you have had a lot of connections in your life that have really helped you to get to where you are right now. And people may be jealous of that. They may be jealous that you have had certain connections or certain relationships that have really served you and helped you move and navigate through this world to get what it is that you want. Maybe, you've had networks to help you get to a certain career, or maybe you have really great friends that help you connect to a certain lover. You're definitely someone who is really good at social networking, communicating. I'm getting that you're always learning from people. I think you're the type of person who goes in with an open mind to all social interactions and really learns from everyone. I think everyone has something to teach us, and you're someone who really listens to what it is that they have to say, and you really extract the wisdom from them and the interactions. You also have yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So you also embody like this very feminine aspect of yourself, and I'm getting that you do things with ease, grace, and in a very feminine, open, receptive way. I'm getting that people may look at you and they could be jealous because it's like, oh, things just come to her. She doesn't have to work. She just receives what it is that she asked for. And it's almost like you're a genie, like you get what it is that you wish for, and people really they could be jealous of you, but you definitely have a very feminine way of manifesting. You're not someone who has to take a lot of action, is what I'm seeing. Like, people may look at you and they may be jealous because they're like, wow, she didn't have to do anything, it just came to her. And then we also have conjunction, a union, merging and coming together. So this is all about alignment. You're definitely very, very aligned. Like, people could see you as someone who um, just gets what it is that she wants. But I really think it's because you're very aligned with who you are, what you want, what it is that you desire with conjunction. You're someone who really knows how to, really has her life put together and in alignment with her soul. It doesn't mean that you don't go through bad things, but it does mean that you're able to navigate those things with awareness and with grace and with your spirituality, your intuition, your logic, and you're really able to make good decisions for yourself. And I think you're able to handle certain situations very gracefully, where other people may look at you and they may think like they wouldn't be able to handle the situation the way you do, but it's because you have a very graceful way about you, and you do a lot of inner work, you do a lot of self-reflection, like journaling, maybe you do therapy. I'm really getting that you have really been working on yourself to get into this alignment. And people could be jealous of, they see the results of your alignment and they could envy that. Pile number 3. We also have 3 of Pentacles. So you are someone who is definitely on her way to making, um, like creating material abundance. With the 3 of Pentacles, you're someone who has a lot of potential. She's standing literally in jewels. I think these are like amethysts. You're definitely someone who is very intuitive. You are destined to make a lot of abundance and material wealth in this world, and people see this and they could be envious of it. Maybe you're on a very lucrative career path, but especially surrounded by all this greenery, the pentacles, the amethyst. I'm definitely getting you're someone who's very much setting yourself up for material abundance. We also have the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely someone who is very, very abundant, especially with 3 and 6. I'm getting that you're going to double your wealth in the upcoming year. And I'm really getting that you're someone who really values the material world just as much as the spiritual world. And it makes people it could make people jealous that you are so good at money, is what I'm seeing. Like they could envy you for how well you handle money, is what I'm hearing. And then we end the reading with the 5 of Cups. So definitely, that is interesting. We have the 5 of Fire and the 5 of Cups. So I am getting that with the 5 of Cups, I'm getting that they almost want to dump all your success out. They want to like find you off balance. For some reason with the 5 of Fire and the 5 of Cups, I'm getting that that you could find people being jealous of you and almost wanting to like ruin your success for some reason. I'm getting that the advice I would have is, don't engage with these types of people and don't let them take your energy or be an energy vampire for you. I think that is going to be really important for you, because definitely jealousy can go too far. So don't engage with that type of energy in your real life. I think it's really important for you to have, your own boundaries, your own spiritual practice, maybe do a cord cutting ritual, and really get these people who want to take from you out of your life. So that is all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope you resonated with it. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you like my videos. I do personal readings if you're interested in it. I'm having a sale the whole month of January for 11% off of everything. So check it out if you're interested in it. And until then, I will see you next time. Bye.